Alright. So I've been streaming. I'm on about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Link in the description. And I got this solo game. I was just playing some solos. And this is just the weirdest solo game I think I've ever had in my entire life. So, we'll go through it. So I was AFK for a couple of seconds, but not too long. Now, actually, there's someone I really want to watch here. And it's Blue. We'll go back and we'll watch Blue's perspective, because I really want to see what they do later. Because they had a lot of opportunity for a lot of things, and they just didn't do anything. So, let's continue with my POV, though. So I'm over here, I'm trading a bit, you know, I cover my bed, I do my normal bed defense. I note that white over here is a bit of a sweaty boy. Here, we'll go back a little bit and decrease speed to normal. I noticed that white here is a bit of a sweaty boy. So, I don't even know what he's doing, but yeah, he comes out, he's AFK here for like a second. Probably turn off the hacks. Turning the hacks back on. I don't know. But he's over here. He misses and disconnects. I don't think you can see it, but he disconnected about right here in the void. And I'm like, well, alright. He really didn't want to mess his KDR up, even though it still messes up your KDR. And your win-loss. Because if you leave a game, it counts as a loss. If it's already started, it counts as a loss. So I'm like, well, alright, free resources, I'll just go to his base. So over here, da-da-da-da-da. I'm low on blocks. I was like, oh wait, I don't have that many blocks. I was over here like, yeah, I don't really have a lot of blocks. So I collect his block. And I come back, right? Over here. And I collect resources, I get some more blocks. I'm still in chain armor, I think, maybe with an iron sword, probably not. I might buy an iron sword here, though. Or, I don't think I did, actually. I didn't buy an iron sword for a little while, I don't think. But if you have a sharp iron sword in solos, and your enemies are kind of dumb, then you'll shred. I do my thing over here. I kind of freaked out because I was missing. I was like, okay, gotta chill out. So I just go and break his bed so he can't reconnect. And it's just a free bed. So here I get iron armor because it left me a bunch of gold. And iron armor, I think a stone sword probably if I didn't already have one. I go back for diamonds. Okay, so you'll notice blue in center here. Blue is in center for the longest time. But we'll get back to that. So I'm over here, you know, I'm doing my thing. I bridge to middle, and I'm like, oh wait, blue just collected all these, never mind. So I go back, I collect my diamonds. I'm waiting for the next diamond to spawn. So we're just gonna increase that. I'm just waiting for this diamond to spawn so I can go get Prot 2. Gray over here is like, hey man. So I'm like, well, Gray's on his way. Actually, no, I didn't even see green. Or gray, I mean. I didn't even see him over here. I only noticed him when he was, like, right here. Like, you'll notice. Like, right about here is when I noticed him. I noticed him when he was going into here. I was like, well, he's probably gonna try and come kill me. I wonder why else he would be at white base. So I'm like, I'll just do that. I fireball once. He clutches, so I fireball again. He falls. I still had another fireball. I had like 3 fireballs. Because in solos, upgrade your gen. Just do it. If get 4 emeralds off, not 4 emeralds, there's 4 diamonds off spawn. Get prot and gen upgrade. It sets you up for the rest of the game. It set me up for the rest of the game at least. So I'm like, well, now that Gray is over here, obviously wanting to kill me, I'm gonna go check out Gray's bed defense. I'm like, oh wait, it sucks. There is no bed defense. So I'm like, alright. And then I just fireball him. I just bridge over. By the time he respawns, broken the bed. I wanted to eat a gap. I don't know how he didn't hit me again there, but I'm glad he didn't. Because it allowed me to combo him and then kill him. Like, if you go back to this fight, I feel bad because this man, he had prot 1 sharp. He had prot 1 sharp, so he had at least used 6 diamonds in this game. I'm over here prot 2 sharp, and I have gen resources, so I have a sharp iron sword with his sharp wood. So I just bully him. I'm like, alright, well, he's out of the game now. I go over, I just, you know, I do my thing. I collect my diamonds, I go back. I see yellow on their way, so I try to see if that'll slow them down if they are coming. I thought I'm doing something. I wasn't sure what. This is where it starts to get really weird. Like, that all was kind of weird. Not super weird, but kind of weird. So I'm like, alright, blue probably... I'm thinking about blue. I'm not too worried about yellow. I'm worried about blue. Blue's been in center, getting emeralds, the entire time. The entire game, they've been in middle. Plenty of emeralds to be had, right? Nobody else went to middle. Everybody else just went to each other. So, now, I'm doing my thing, I'm buying stuff, and then I am on my way to yellow. Because they're closer. And here's where it gets weird. Yellow, like, I throw the fireball, I hit over there, or I think they actually did that. I mess up here. I keep bridging, I bridge up. They fireball me, but I land right here. I'm good, I just eat another gap. I have like 7 gaps at this point. So I am bridging over. I don't know they're building up, but I'm like, I should probably build up. And this is where the weirdest thing happens. I've never seen someone do this before. Okay? Look at this. So I'm over here, I'm kind of panicking, but not really. I'm over here like, alright, I don't really know what to do here. So they built a little platform, which isn't too bad in itself. You know, I can understand building a little platform for yourself. I fall down on purpose. And this is where the weirdest thing happens. Look at this. 3, 2, 1. They drop a TNT onto their own bed defense. And I have no idea why. I didn't say anything in chat. They just dropped a piece of TNT on their bed defense. So I just go down like, alright, well, free bed. And then I just look at them, and I'm like, blue might be on the way to my base, so I'm just gonna go back to base. I assumed either yellow would be coming to try and kill me, or blue was, but neither of them were. I think blue was trying to play Bed Wars, the Tycoon. I legitimately think that they were trying to play Bed Wars, the Tycoon. Because, okay, you're about to see, but this bed defense, you would expect more. Or you would expect obsidian under that bed defense for someone who's been in mid the entire game gathering emeralds. And also, they have a sharp iron sword, which is fine, but they have no gear. They have leather gear still. I don't know what prot. They have prot 2. They have prot 2. And I think at this point I still had prot 2. Yeah, I've had prot 2 in the entire game, basically. So I continue. They fireball me, I get knocked down. I eat a gap, and I'm back up. I eat a gap when I'm back up, I think. No. Okay, so I don't actually know what happened here. I just saw a fireball come flying past. So, let me look here. Yellow throws the most epic fireball. Hits the back of Blue's base, but they throw another epic fireball, which somehow knocks them off their base. Like, Yellow did that. I don't know whether they were trying to kill me or they were trying to kill Blue. I don't know. I said nothing in chat. I promise. I was not cross-teaming. I said nothing in chat the entire game. I'm like, thanks, Yellow. So I break their bed. I'm like, I'm gonna back up a little bit, but I'm like, oh wait, they have nothing. So I just come over here, I slap them up. They have no gear. They can't even compete. And they had 4. So I don't know where all their emeralds went. I don't know. Because all they had was 2 emeralds and a bridge egg, which is 2 emeralds, I believe. And I'm like, I'm still confused. I'm like, thanks, I guess. And I was like, I'm not cross-teaming. I didn't say anything in chat. Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm just confused, right? I have no idea what's going on. So, I come over here. I'm invis right now. They have no idea I'm here. I really wanted to hit them right here. My bed didn't break, by the way. This entire game, my bed defense has remained exactly like that. No one touched my bed defense the entire game. I tried to punch them off. I missed. They dropped their sword for some reason. And once they start hitting me with the sword, I'm like, yeah, I gotta kill you. I'm sorry. And then I win. I am so confused at this game. I am so confused. They threw their sword out. I don't know why. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. But that was that. I'll let you just watch a little bit of the ending here. I was just so confused. I was so confused. I'm actually going to use this as my thumbnail. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw on this. I'm going to put like question marks. Put 2 question marks. It's a masterpiece. I'm gonna call it a thumbnail. Alright. But that was that. Thank you for watching this video if you did. This one's a more short one. It's just a bedwars recap of a game I played on stream. And yeah, I'm still streaming actually. I plan to still stream for a little while, so I'm probably still live. Link in the description.